are fully prepared to outperform should the environment get tougher for tech investors. We are far ahead of this shift. Every single stock in our portfolio, with very few exceptions, is defensible and prepared to go through a higher interest rate environment. We've been preparing for this for a while. And what we found is that we got to participate in the rally, but we also are prepared to participate should there be a downturn, because we want companies that are very strong in cash flow and bottom line. Anyways, the one thing that's kind of cool for tech investors is that between the .com and the mobile, those are the two big trends. There was a big, whatever you want to call it, maybe 10 years that the public markets took. It took about 10 years before the next wave of innovation came. This wave of innovation started before we ended the one that it's coming in after. So I would say it was .com, mobile, cloud, AI. Cloud is still actually holding its own, and AI is now moving in. So innovation is happening at a faster clip. And what we want to do, one of our strategies is going to be to increase our AI allocation should we get a big sell-off. So we would be encouraged if prices go down very low in tech, if there's a re-rating on those valuations, because we feel confident we know which ones to buy should we get them cheap. And what you'll see is a mix of 1% and 2% placeholders. What we like about placeholders is that they force us to look at the company very closely every quarter. We follow those earnings calls. We follow the earnings revisions. We, of course, follow the charts very closely. So that's the point of a placeholder. Once the trend is in play, we want to go very heavy into those placeholders. We want to increase it, 5%, 10%. 15% is very rare for our company. If we're communicating 15%, then that's one of our best race horses for that year. So that's kind of how we want to play it. You'll probably see a mix of placeholders with the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 race horses that we're hoping materializes. Of course, we may enter, exit, and re-enter because timing can be tough. And I'm going to show you some timing around AI that I'm predicting or we're preparing for internally. But we have to kind of think through the timing here, and I'll show you some of the timing that we have in mind.